welcome to the El Dorado Dry Lake Bed. Or, well, El Dorado Dry Lake. I'm just trying to pick clean what I can out here. Not that I really have all that much space in my inventory. I'm plenty happy to be out of that stinky vault, though. One heck of a dark story that came out of the place. Is there anything... Ah, come on. Let's get up here. And there's nothing in the back of this truck. What a waste of my time. Okay. Oh, hey, barrel cactus. And, few more barrel cactus. I'm pretty sure that I can take these and, perform, mass purified water with the prickly pears. I think. Is it prickly pear? No, that does... I'm getting barrel cactus fruit off of this. Well, anyways, wait a minute. I think that's the billboard. Oh, getting a bit of stutter here. And, some horse nettle. Definitely, good stuff. Horse nettle, it's a relatively rare material that I actually find, myself in need of more often than I would imagine. I think that there's someone worth talking to right over here. Yep, sure enough, here he is. The Lonesome Drifter. Hello. Look at that guitar he's got.
Howdy there, partner.
Pretty strange to find someone sleeping out in the middle of nowhere like this. What's your story?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Come on. It's the middle of the night, sitting around a campfire. It's story time. I'm ready to listen.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Your father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
I'm sure he had a reason for leaving.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But that don't change the fact that it wasn't right.
Must have been hard growing up without a father.
It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find.
What do you plan on doing when you find him?
Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Sounds to me like you want to move on. Settle down, maybe?
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Sorry, can't say that I do.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
Speaking of which, that is a mighty fine guitar you've got over there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
By the by, when did your father leave?
Long time ago now. I never even knew him. Ma always said he was a mysterious fella, always traveling on in secret.
Well, have you been playing long?
Just about my whole life, ever since my daddy left Ma and me and went off to roam the wastes.
One hell of a story, friend. It's been nice talking to you. I think I'll get on my way now.
So long, friend.
Star cap, I'll take that. And you know what? Let's pull up a stool and get ourselves a drink. Let's talk to the bartender.
Welcome to the 188 Slopping Shop. Like our slogan says, it's better than nothing.
What a slogan. Mind if I ask who you are?
Samuel Kerr at your service. Me and my daughter Michelle run this fine establishment. We came here from Prim about a month past. Doesn't look like much, but it's one hell of a location.
Well, why'd you leave Prim?
Michelle and I ran a little shop in Prim till a prison break north of town spoiled it for everyone. Goddamn convicts just about shut down I-15. When traffic dried up, we took to our heels to find us some customers. I'm not one to sit around waiting to get saved, and Michelle ain't neither.
So, why's business so good here?
When 15 shut down, 95 became the route NCR citizens used to get to the Strip, or limp back home, after the Strips drained them of caps. We get 'em coming and going. Coming, the suckers flush with caps they saved to gamble on the strip. And going, the same folks. But now they're losers who'll trade you the shirt off their backs so they don't starve before they make it back home. Add in the troopers marching back and forth from McCarran and the dam, and well, let's just say we don't miss Prim.
Huh. Well, let me see what you have for sale.
You bet.
Just go ahead and equip my trader's hat first.
You a merc? 'Cause you don't look like a prospector.
You do a lot of business with prospectors?
Sure do. Lots of folk been coming out east, sorting through junk, looking for whatever they can sell. Times are tough back home. Too many people, not enough work. Unless you like shoveling Brahmin shit.
You sound a little bit more disciplined than most. You with the NCR?
Hell yes, sir. Well, not officially. Not anymore. They mustered me out a year ago. Administrative discharge.
Administrative discharge? What's that mean?
It means my CO was an asshole and I told him to eat shit. He ordered me to flog a couple deserters. Those kids didn't desert. They just got liquored up on the strip and missed roll call. I don't know what else the brass expects. Half these kids don't get more than 2 weeks of training before they ship them out here.
How'd you end up selling weapons?
Going home didn't feel right. Not with those savages camped on the other side of the river sharpening their knives. And I still get to see my old platoon when they pass through here. Make sure the new CO is treating them right, and sneak them extra ammo. Anyway, I was always complaining about the standard issue gear. The new kids don't even get body armor. Can you believe that?
What, the NCR doesn't have caps to outfit their troops?
Vegas is bleeding us dry. We're tossing caps at 100 different problems, while Caesar bides his time and lets us wear ourselves out. This war is gonna bankrupt the NCR unless we finish off the Legion fast and dirty. We shouldn't be perched up at the dam. We ought to be crossing the Colorado and sticking a boot up Caesar's ass.
Well, you know guns. Show me what you have for sale.
Sure, no problem.
Sensor module, that's not bad. I keep picking up the sensor modules. I don't know that I'm ever actually going to make full and proper use of them, because I'm just not really using... Oh, it's an empty jet inhaler. This stash up here is always one that's stuck out in my mind for some reason. But, what was I saying? Oh my god, I have completely lost my train of thought. Just take everything out of this bag here. Man alive. Oh my god, I'm completely drawing a blank here. Amina, boxing times. Oh, that's right, the sensor modules. I mean, there are plenty of explosives that I can craft with a sensor module. I can craft explosive tanks. I can make bottle cap mines. I can also make satchel charges. And it all works pretty well. The only distinct problem that I have is that I'm not really using... rad scorpions. The only thing is, I'm not really using placed charges. Like, at all. Actually, I might be able to use those sensor modules in MFC clusters. And that's another weapon that I don't really know that I'm going to... I can't open either of these, damn. That's another weapon that I don't know that I'm going to make a lot of use of. The MFC clusters, like I've said previously, I've never actually used the Mad Bomber perk out of GRA, which is how I craft the microfusion grenades that I use. But because I've never actually used the perk, I don't know exactly what the case is here. From what I'm to understand, from the reading that I've done, the MFC clusters they can't be used in VATS, and as you guys have seen, I am terrible at using explosives outside of VATS. What's this? On this spot in the year 2277, Rangers and soldiers of the New California Republic turned back the forces of Caesar's Legion during the Battle of Hoover Dam. Over 100 men and women gave their lives on Nevada soil to defend the local civilians and the principles of the Republic. May this humble stone be an enduring memorial to their valor and sacrifice.
You here to pay your respects too?
Sort of. Is this a memorial?
It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City, then blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself so they could evacuate some of the wounded.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't worry about it.
So, where are you normally stationed?
Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet.
Well, nice talking to you.
Bye.
That was a little bit of a awkward, very tourniqueted discussion. You gotta hand it to them. They let you get out of conversation really quickly in this game, even if it's a little bit strange whenever you actually try to roleplay yourself. Hey, pal.
Hey there. Hey there. Need anything?
Let me see what you got.
Sure.
Let's see now. Guy that I'm looking for. Danger, no entry. And they really turned Boulder City into a rubble pile. Cripe's sake. Alright, now, the guy that I'm looking to talk to should be right over here. Hello, hello?
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
What's going on with the Great Khans?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
I may be able to negotiate a deal with the Great Khans.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack... Alright, I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself in a fight. Before I go in, I need to ask some questions.
Shoot.
Is there anything you can tell me about the Great Khans?
They're an outlaw group primarily trafficking in drugs and other contraband. They usually stay out of NCR territory, though.
Well, if that's all you can tell me, I'll just work on this hostage situation then.
Good luck.
Okay. Aha. Ugh, come on. Empty? And locked, so I can't get into it. Ugh, it figures. I take the time to loot these, well, what ruins there are here, and I don't find anything worthwhile. You know, this is actually very comfortable for me. I really do like going through ruins like these. Primarily because it feels... I feel at home. And it has a whole lot to do with the fact that I really did like the experience of going through the burned out, destroyed, and potted out buildings in DC, in Fallout 3. And you know, that's just kind of me. It kind of lended itself to... What the heck? I guess it was just the terrain. Anyways, the DC ruins really lended themselves to the experience of dungeon delving, which is one of the really big reasons why I love, you know, Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout 3. That's the reason why I love them so much. Like I said...
sure did a number on this place.
The NCR sure did a number on this place.
But like I said, you know, New Vegas...
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Yeah, sure you will. New Vegas here, it really does focus on doing very different things than what Fallout 3 does. So, you know, Fallout 3 is a really big thing on dungeon delving. Fallout New Vegas, not so much.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
Yeah, well, I'm a ghost here to haunt you.
Alright, quit fucking around. You survived and you tracked us down. What now?
Where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Well, it's good to know I'm not the only one who got the short end of the stick. But I need some more answers than that.
Yeah? On what?
What can you tell me about Benny?
He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance.
Why would Benny betray you?
He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up.
And how about the platinum chip? What do you know about that? Why does Benny want it so bad?
It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though.
Great. Real helpful. Let's talk about this problem you've got with the NCR right now.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Listen, if you let the hostages free right now, maybe the NCR will let you go.
Right, and they'd probably give us all medals, too. Maybe I should kill a hostage because you wasted my time with this shit.
Okay, if that's not good enough, I'm open to suggestions.
We'd try to bribe our way out, but seeing as how Benny didn't pay us yet, that won't happen.
And the only alternative, I'm guessing you're not willing to surrender.
And face NCR justice? No thanks. I'd rather not spend the next 10 years doing hard labor.
There is one other option. Why don't you just shoot your way out of here?
I'm not afraid of a gunfight. But I'd rather get back to Red Rock without a few extra holes in me if I can help it.
Alright. I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna go talk to the NCR and see if I can get you out of here alive.
Yeah, go on.
Alright. Lieutenant?
How are the negotiations with the Great Khans going?
Well, I've got a fairly simple solution. How much money would it take for you to look the other way while the Khans just left?
You mean, just let them go? How would I explain this to my superiors?
Look at it this way. Nobody dies.
500 caps would go a long way for some soldiers' families.
400 caps is a less suspicious amount. You have enough trouble here as it is.
That makes sense, and it's still more than these troopers see in a month.
Right. Here's the caps.
This doesn't feel quite right, but it resolves things, gets my troopers back in one piece.
Alright. I guess I'll go talk to the Khans again.
Sir?
I'm getting real tired of talking.
I've paid off the NCR troops. They're gonna look the other way.
And we are out of here. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
Will do. Maybe I'll see you some other time. Oh, accepted by the Great Khans.
Hello.
Okay, so, now that that's all sorted out, let's see here. Just wait for these guys to leave, and then I'll just pick up everything that's qualified as stealing, without having to actually sneak. The chems, the fixer, the turbo, over here. Nope, nope. Looks like I'm all done in here. Okay. My business in... Oh, Ackerman?
Man, I thought I was dead for sure.
Well, he's lucky that I showed up.
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Alright. I really can't help myself. I just need to go over these ruins one more time. Hope that I absolutely didn't miss anything. It's a real jumble in here. There's no real significant order to the ruins here. It's really quite clearly just supposed to be some unique instance that's potted out with nothing too particularly interesting going on outside of the quest. So, but because of my OCD, my absolutely obsessive compulsive disorder, I have a absolute burning need to make certain that I didn't miss anything. And I think that I'm good.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Ugh, the number one line from the troopers that I hate hearing. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Yeah, I know. I've heard it, like umpteen dozen times. Anyways, I just sound like I'm complaining now. Let's head out. And let's go back to the 188. You know? I'm thinking... Oh, wait. I don't think that I checked I don't think that I checked this place out. Actually, there's one or two more locations right here in Boulder City that I can check. What the? Skeletons. Knocking around the ground. Hurting me. Okay, and service rifle. Ranger holodisc message. We're cut off from the rest of the platoon, and there are legionaries all over the place. There's no chance we can get out of here before they blow the town, so we're going to hold out against them as long as we can. If anyone ever gets this, I'd like to make sure that Private Jeffrey Hu and Corporal Marcus Christensen are commended for their valor and sacrifice. Both have upheld the ideals and honor of the New California Republic with distinction. Ranger Teresa Lutz out. Aha. A star cap. And even though it's stealing, the shopkeep ain't in, so I don't care. Just take all of these caps. And let's just fleece the place. There's gotta be plenty of stuff to take around here. This is actually one of the locations that I'm always certain to stop by to pick things up and, you know, pluck it out of the rubble, etc. I'll pick the lock on the door in a minute, but first I'm gonna go ahead and take things off the counter here. This is actually a really nice looking little bar, or restaurant. Just some rushing water, not even worth it to me. Cash register? Ooh, 21 caps, not bad. Okay, I think that's everything here. Let's see if we can crack into this... Ooh, wait, garbage can? Carton of cigarettes. Let's crack open this back door. Just, give it a little bit of a light touch here. Just a little bit. Oh. I didn't quite have a touch that was light enough. There we go.
Fancy meeting you here,
Christ.
friend.
Victor, don't sneak up on me like that. How did you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
Did you see what happened?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
Yeah. So did you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Right. I'm gonna talk to you later, Victor.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Stupid robot following me around. Alright, let's get back to business. Aha. Now, here is one of the big reasons that I came in. Can I try to not be detected? Alright, it works from right here. The lever action shotgun. This is one of the only instances, well, one of very, 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 very few that is guaranteed to be found somewhere in the wasteland. So, lever action shotgun, one of my absolute favorites, mainly because it has a high rate of fire. I'm kind of limited on pack space here, so I've got to be careful about what I'm picking up. Scotch and whiskey. It doesn't look like there's much of anything at all worth taking here. Lots of sunsets. Okay, I'm gonna have to dump something. Let's see. Let's dump the glass pitcher. No, well... maybe I can get rid of... there's gotta be something here that I don't want. Go ahead and drink some of the Sunset Sarsaparilla, and it'll solve my problem. Not the best way to do it, but alright, whatever. Okay, let's pop out, and... ooh, hey, dawn has broken. Now I'm gonna head back to the 188 and get rid of some stuff, and be on my way.